The plot is thickening in the impeachment trial of President Trump. A man who played a central role in the campaign to pressure Ukraine to investigate political rivals of President Trump is talking. And Lev Parnas says the president, despite his denials, was fully aware of the efforts to dig up damaging information. In an interview on MSNBC, he said Trump knew exactly what was going on.
He said about you and Mr. Fruman, Igor Fruman, I don't know those gentlemen. I don't know about them. I don't know what they do. You're saying that was not a true statement from the president.
He lied.
Parnas says he regrets trusting President Trump and his personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, and wants the world to know the truth. That's what the impeachment trial is working towards, too. Jackson Proskow has the latest developments on that.
Do you solemnly swear that in all things appertaining to the trial of the impeachment of Donald John Trump, President of the United States, now pending, you will do impartial justice according to the Constitution and the laws, so help you God?
I do.
Swearing in the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and the 100 U.S. senators who will act as jurors,
so help you God.
The impeachment trial of President Donald Trump began in earnest, with 2 articles, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, hand-delivered to the Senate for consideration.
I think it should go very quickly. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. Everybody knows that. It's a complete hoax.
The White House wants a short trial and a speedy acquittal at the hands of the Republican majority.
President Trump knew exactly what was going on.
But a bombshell interview with Lev Parnas, a former associate of Trump's lawyer Rudy Giuliani, could change all that.
He was aware of all of my movements. I wouldn't do anything without the consent of Rudy Giuliani or the president.
Parnas was involved in the alleged White House scheme to pressure Ukraine to investigate Trump's rival, Joe Biden.
I don't know him at all. Don't know what he's about. Don't know where he comes from. Know nothing about him.
The new claims are fueling calls for the impeachment trial to hear from witnesses, something Republicans and the president have rejected.
The very integrity of the United States Senate is on trial.
The precedent in impeachment trials in the Senate is to have witnesses.
The White House is also managing the fallout from a damaging new report from the U.S. Government Accountability Office, which says the administration broke the law by withholding military aid to Ukraine.
I have never, ever seen a report like this.
As all that unfolded in Washington, Ukraine's government announced an investigation of its own, not into Joe Biden, as Trump had once wanted, but into reports that former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine Marie Yovanovitch had been under illegal surveillance by associates of Rudy Giuliani before she was dismissed from her post by the White House.
Jackson, the impeachment trial begins next week. How is it expected to unfold?
Well, Donna, it's going to start on Tuesday. It will run 6 days per week, including Saturdays, until it's over. Exactly how long it lasts, though, remains an open question, as does the question of whether or not witnesses will be called. One of the oddities here, Donna, is that even though senators are supposed to be the jurors in this trial, they also get to set the rules for how it's all going to unfold.
And Jackson, another big piece of news from the Senate today about a trade deal. What happened?
Yes, this is the deal to replace NAFTA, CUSMA as it's known in Canada, USMCA as it's known here in the U.S. It was passed by the Senate. It now goes to President Trump's desk for a signature. When that happens, still a question. Either way you slice it, it's a major win for Trump to have this deal done.
All right, Jackson Proskow in Washington, thanks.